How to make a painted address rock. Landscaping is the art of taming wild landscapes, putting trees, rocks, water, grass and flowers where you want them. Designating your house's address with a painted address rock may suit your landscaping taste. Rocks are durable and won't move during a storm. A proper paint will form an airtight plastic-like bond to the rock and will not fade with exposure to the sun. With a few supplies, you can create your own painted address rock. Things you will need: rock sandpaper, ruler, chalk, level, paintbrush, acrylic paint. Decide what kind of rock you want: color, marbling, texture and size. If you want the rock to sit on the ground, be sure to look for a rectangular or triangular shaped rock with height and a broad base. If you prefer a rock that you can set into the ground, like a surfboard stuck in the sand, look for a long, flat rock. Look around your property for a suitable rock that fits into your landscape. Keep in mind that the rock needs to be large enough to see as you pass by in a car. If you can't find one on your property, then you may want to visit a garden shop that sells landscaping boulders. Plan where you want to display the numbers on the rock. You can use a piece of chalk to draw drafts, and then wipe them away. Once you've got it, use the chalk to outline the space where the numbers will go. Sand the outlined space until it is smooth and flat. Start with thick grit sandpaper and work your way to a finer grit. Stop sanding once you've got the surface you want. Sanding with a fine grit will make the surface smoother and shinier. Take a ruler and measure the approximate length of the sanded surface. Divide the length by the number of digits in the address plus 2. For example, if the length of your space is 10 inches and you have 3 numbers in your address, then, after adding 2 and dividing, you'll get 2. This is your space number. Lay the ruler down on the bottom side of the sanded space. Make a mark with the chalk at every space number interval. In our example, you'd mark off every 2 inches. Do the same along the top of the sanded space. Connect the corresponding marks along the top and bottom with the flat side of the ruler. Draw a chalk mark along the ruler to connect the marks. You now have specific spaces in which to paint your numbers. Take a level and run it along the bottom edge of the sanded space. Draw a chalk mark along the level. You now have a level mark for your painted numbers. Paint your numbers onto the rock in their respective spots. Leave the first and last spots vacant. This will center your numbers. Wipe the chalk away with a wet cloth after the acrylic paint has dried. Install the rock in your yard as you wish.